What's the current situation for the men of water? One card only, please. Current situation for the men of water. What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's. We're going to see what's going on in reference to new beginnings for the beginning of the year for the men of water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for January 2022. I hope all is well with everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying your holiday vibes if you celebrate, or just enjoying the vibes in the air. Let's see what's going on with these cards. This is going to be a general read for the men of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Happy New Year's Eve to everybody. Oops. All right. Give me a minute, y'all. I got to get the cards out. So I hope everybody's doing well. Let me just see, because I got to just getting the screen ready. I just came on. I just decided to come on live. I was going to record it, but I'm like, why not go on live and see what's up? But if you didn't check it out and you live and you get to see it later, it's all good. I just be popping on when I want, so. Anybody going out tonight? Who's going out? Anybody going out? Let me know if you're going out. Let me know what you did for New Year's. If you're watching this the next day, if you did go out, let me know in the comments how you spent your New Year's. Some of us going out partying. Some of us, maybe not. But hopefully everybody, who is able to make it to New Year's Eve is thankful for something, right? We got to focus on the positive. What you're thankful for, what you're blessed for, regardless to what you've been through. Because we all could complain, right? Everybody got problems. We all got problems. But I think we should just focus on some of the things that we're thankful for. Some of the things that we have, because that helps to take your mind off of being stressed out about what you don't got or what's not working right. So it's easier said than done, right? But just something to think about. Maybe we have to retrain our brains to try to think differently, to keep our vibrations high. To be brutally honest, that's the whole goal. But let's see what's going on with the men of water. All right, so this column here is going to be your personal life. What's going on in your personal world. The middle column is what's going on in career, money, and finance. And this third column over here is going to be what's going on in your social life, your family life, and your love life, all right? So let's get this going here. So the first card that comes out, we're going to start with your personal life. We got the boat. Forgive me for my card. I spilled something on it here and got messed up, but this is a boat, if you can't see it because of the damage of the card. But it's a boat. It's a speedboat, little speedboat out there on the water. This represents your energy. So I feel like you're in your emotions right now. You could be, thinking about how you feel about certain things, because that's what you do as a water sign anyway. When something comes into you, when information comes into you, what you do is you run it against how you feel. How does it make you feel? Right? That's what water signs do. So I feel like that's what you're doing right now. But I feel like some of you are trying not to get trapped in your feelings, because the trap card came out as far as what's the obstacle in the situation here. So I feel like for some of you, you may feel like, okay, if I start thinking about, what's really bothering me or what's really going on, I'm going to get, caught up in those feelings, and I'm going to start feeling a certain way, and it's going to make me feel stuck. I don't know if that resonates for somebody, but you hear the sirens. Yeah, somebody feeling like, if I get too caught up in my feelings and really start thinking about it, I might knock somebody's head off, or I don't know, something like that. So you try to keep your feelings out of situations, I feel like. For most of it, you're trying to do differently, I figure. Maybe you're being presented by some type of emotional situation, and you're like, I don't know how I should address this. I don't know if I should be upset about it or not. I don't want to have to spaz out if I don't, I get that energy. But the way to resolve it is by allowing yourself to feel. Like, I feel like some of you may be avoiding your feelings because you don't want to get angry, or you don't want to let it take you there. But this is saying here that it would be beneficial for you to allow it, because it's saying that you want to encourage it, see the potential in it, clarify things, It gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. So I feel like this is, you see how this tiger is behind a cage. Of course, he can't be tamed, but to a certain extent. That's why you have to put him behind a cage so you can try to tame him in some way, shape, or form. That's if you want to tame, a tiger, right? The first thing you have to do is capture it. So I feel like some of you may feel like, you may be captured or imprisoned by your feelings or your emotions or you may end up in prison. You just heard the sirens go off, right? So I feel like that is what's going on with some of you as well. But let's clarify this allowing energy, because this is what the universe is suggesting that you do to basically deal with those feelings that you have. So let's get clarity on this emotional energy here. So what are you telling me in reference to the boat energy for my water sign men? What are they feeling? What is this emotional energy that they're dealing with? Or they're trying not to deal with their emotions? Because the speedboat is speeding over the water, right? The water represents the emotions. The speedboat is going really fast. It could have been a tugboat. It could have been a cruise boat. But it's a speedboat. So this is giving me the energy of someone that's just trying to brush past something, trying not to spend too much time on it, spend too much time with it. All right, and we have that clarified. Ooh, okay. So for some of you, this is about your wife or your significant other. It doesn't necessarily have to be married to this person. You could have a spiritual connection with this person. It could be somebody that you're actually married to. It could be somebody that you see as marriage material. But I feel like maybe some of you are being, you in your feelings about this. Okay, so maybe you feel trapped. Maybe, okay, so some of you want to connect with someone. What I'm getting is some of you do want to connect with someone, okay? You may want to have a family, but at the same time, you don't want to feel trapped. That's the issue. It's like, yeah, I want to be in a connection. I want to be in a relationship. For some of you, I do even want to be married, but I don't want to feel trapped, because that's what the challenge is in the situation, feeling trapped. So let's clarify this trapped energy. We have that clarified with the short illness. Yeah, because it would drive you bonkers with the short illness. This is what I'm feeling here. You would feel trapped in this connection. It would drive you crazy. An illness is mental illness is an illness as well, right? So I feel like that's what some of you might be feeling. Maybe you're being pressured by someone that you're with to be in a relationship, or maybe you don't, or to take the relationship to the next level, and maybe that's making you uncomfortable. On the flip side, it could be some of you, maybe you haven't met somebody yet and you really want to be in a connection where you can take it to that level, and that could be something that you're yearning for. So for those of you who are, in that situation where you're looking for someone, I feel like well, let's get clarity on that first before I say, because I want to see what this says. This is all about allowing, letting things be, going with the flow. Too many cards are falling out. I just need one for that, please. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles. So, this is about protecting yourself. Like the Four of Pentacles is about, I feel like this is about opening up, because the Four of Pentacles is an energy of like being guarded, closed, armed. If you think about the traditional picture of the Four of Pentacles, you see someone who's holding something close to them, because this could be an energy of someone, who could be greedy or miserly, but it's like, I feel like you have to let somebody in, basically, is what this is saying with the allowing energy and the Four of Pentacles. So for those of you who are looking for someone, it's like you may meet people, you may know people, but you're not opening up. Or you may need to get out there. Some of you may need to do that. It could be a matter of, all right, well, you need to start going out if you want to meet people. Others of you, you could be in this relationship, in this marriage. That's one too many cards. All right, yeah, see, we have the Ace of Cups, clarifying the wife energy and some of you just don't want to jump into it. That's what the speed energy is. You don't want to jump into a marriage or a relationship. You may be in love with someone, or you just may be getting cold feet. It could be a couple of different scenarios. You're already with someone, and the challenge is you're feeling trapped, or you could be in a situation where you've been with someone, you want to take things to the next level, but you're afraid of being trapped, or you're not in a relationship with someone, but you want a connection, and you're feeling trapped because you haven't met anyone yet. So it could be any of those scenarios. I wanted to get clarity on the short-term illness card that came out. Where's my, oh, here it is. I need just one, please. All right, so yeah, we got the Ace of Wands energy in reverse. So yeah, some of you, you don't want to be in a position where, excuse me, the sexual energy between you and this person, you don't want to get bored of it. I feel like some of you, maybe you'll be like, okay, well, what if I get bored? That could be the reason why you're not settling down, because maybe you just don't want to be with just one person, or you can't see yourself being with just one, or having only access sexually to just one person. For those of you who are not in a connection, it could be here that, with this, you feeling trapped emotionally because you can't release this sexual energy. It's like, yo, I want to give it to somebody, or, I want to be in a connection with someone, but I don't want to have a relationship. That could be for some of you too. So there's a couple of different scenarios going on. Maybe you just want to, have a strong, intimate connection with someone, but you don't want to be married. You may just want to be with one person, but you're not interested in putting a ring on it or anything like that. Maybe you just don't want a title. I mean, there's a lot of different scenarios I feel for a lot of you, but this is a collective reading, so take what out of it resonates with you. But the message here, the universe wants you to know in reference to your situation, is to allow things to be. Just allow it to be the way it is supposed to be, but open up about it, I feel like. Because I feel like some of you may not be expressing how you feel. You may not be, I don't know, or you may be afraid to express how you feel. Or that could be just really how you feel. It's like, you want to, for some of you, this is just all about you getting what you want out of the situation, and that's it. You don't want to have to open up emotionally. You don't want to put time or effort or energy into it. You just want it to be. Some of you just want to let this situation go with the person that you're with. You feel trapped in this relationship, and you just want to be able to go your separate ways. Yeah, with the Three of Cups energy here, I feel like for some of you, you would be happier out of this relationship. Wow, because the Three of Cups here is all about celebration. It's all about festivities. It's all about the New Year's. Like I feel like some of you you already came out of this. Some of you are celebrating. You're single. You're just chilling. That's for some of you. So some of you just got out of a relationship. You're single. You're chilling. You want to celebrate. Others of you, if you don't have somebody, you want somebody that you could just chill and celebrate with, but you're going to be alone. So a lot of you are going to be chilling tonight by yourself. On New Year's Eve, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like for some of you, if you could be with someone, you would, or you would prefer that, period. All right, so that's what I feel is going on with you guys, but let's see what's going on with career, money, and finance. All right, so we got the pig energy here. All right, that's the current situation. The challenge here is guilt. The way to resolve this situation here would be to tap into the Sagittarius energy, the Voyager energy. So the pig energy here is someone being very smart, being very intelligent, using their brain, being very logical, not dealing with emotion. So this is what your career, money, and finance situation is looking like. It's like you're trying to just be focused. It's like, all right, let me put the emotion out of it. Let me use intellect and logic. The challenge is you feel guilty about that. For some reason, you feel guilty. You feel at fault. You feel responsible. And then to resolve this, we have the Sagittarius energy, which is saying, okay, look at the glass half full. So for some of you, it may involve travel, right? Some of you are thinking about maybe traveling. Some of you may feel like, okay, for work, maybe you travel for work. Some of you may drive for work. Some of you, the way that you get money, maybe somebody's trying to make you feel guilty because the way that you get money, you can go and do whatever it is you want. Like for some of you, maybe you work online. And so you are able to make money and go wherever you want while you're making money. You work remotely. That's for some of you. Clarify this pig energy, but there's a guilty energy here in reference to work, career, money, and finance. I don't know. Let's see. So clarifying the pig, is the marriage energy. So it could be an idea that you're married to. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person because we're talking about career, money, and finance. But it could be some of you are married to the person that you are in business with. That could be the case as well. But let me get clarity on that. What is this marriage about? What is it that you're married to? Is it an idea, a belief? Okay, we have the Ten of Cups, something that makes you happy. Some of you, are you in business with your partner, or you're married to your, some of you are married to your career. That's all you do is work. That could be why you're feeling guilty. It's like you love what you do, you're married to it, this is what you want, but you're feeling guilty. Some of you need a vacation, you work too damn much, is what I'm seeing too. You know, you love what you do, you're into what you do, you're on your grind, but some of you definitely need a vacation, you need to get out of town, you need to get away. And some of you could be feeling guilty because you can't do what you want to do, or you haven't done what you want to do. Maybe family wants you to come visit, and maybe you're like, nah, because I got to work. And maybe you're feeling bad about that. Could be vice versa. Somebody maybe wanted to come visit you, but you're like, nah, I got to work. Yeah, because legal matters. You're feeling guilty about some legal matters. Okay? So maybe somebody couldn't because they had to go to court. Because if you look at the wedding card, if you look behind there, you know, they're in front of like a government building, right? So, you know, a marriage, it doesn't have to be a physical marriage or like, you know, a 3D marriage to a woman and a man. It could be a marriage to a legal documentation, you and your business, right? Because we're talking about legal matters. So some of you, you know, you're thinking about your business. You're thinking about doing something that makes you happy. You want to make money doing something that you truly enjoy doing. Some of you, the challenge is you don't enjoy what you're doing, is what I'm getting here. Some of you, I feel like there's some of you who you work and then you have your, you know, your hustle on the side or your business on your side that you love. And some of you may be feeling guilty about maybe not putting more work or energy into your side hustle because you're working full time for someone else, or, you know, you got other responsibilities. But let's get clarity on that because I'm trying to figure out why. Some of you, this is about travel though. This is about relocating, all right, working overseas. Like I said, I get remote energy too for some of you. Let's see what else is going on with this. What are these legal matters about? What are the legal matters about for a water sign man? Ace of Cups energy in reverse. Yeah, see, you're obligated to something that you don't love. The top, okay, so yeah, you want something that you love, but you know, you're feeling bad because for whatever reason, you haven't put time into it the way you wanted to. Let's get some clarity on the outcome here. So the Voyager is the Sagittarius energy. So this is all about, you know, how you see things, your philosophy on life. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacle energy in reverse. Yeah, see, not putting time into things. So I feel like this is for some of you. It could put you in a position where you're questioning your morals and your values and how you want to live your life and what's important to you, is what I'm getting here as far as how you make money. Some of you want to be able to move about and do what it is that you want, and you want to be able to afford it with the Two of Pentacle energy in reverse, with the Voyage card. Some of you may have a position where you can't go, you can't move. It's, you know, you go into a brick and mortar. It's not remote. What's this Two of Pentacle energy in reverse? So it doesn't allow you the option to move around. Yeah, we got the Four of Cup energy here. Some of you that you feel stagnant, you want to be able to move. I just feel like you feel trapped. I feel the energy of feeling trapped. Some of you may regret starting a business. Maybe that's what you're looking back at now as far as career, money, and finance. It could be that you wish you would have done something sooner, or you feel like if you do have a business, you didn't put as much time, energy, and effort into it legally with the documentation and building the business that you should have or that you wanted to. So some of you are like, okay, well, you know what? I didn't get to do that because of this, but now I'm going to do this. So it could just be an energy of looking back at what you wish you could have did and why you didn't do it and what you're going to do moving forward, because you realize if you had done it, maybe your situation would be a bit better or different. is what I'm getting with the career, money, and finance. But it's basically about you doing something that you really love and you really enjoy and making money doing it. Some of you could be a family business. Maybe you maybe you regret having family members come in on a business, or you regret telling family members about a business. Somebody could be feeling that way because maybe they didn't tell someone about it. They didn't bring a family member in on a business venture, or the family member didn't bring you in on a business venture. Maybe you're upset about that. This got something to do with family dynamics and family business as well here. Yeah, I feel like somebody's not putting time, energy, and effort. It could be a partnership that you may have with someone because we're dealing with the marriage card. All right, and the Ten of Cups energy here. So in reference to business, somebody felt like that maybe they weren't thinking. Maybe I made a mistake doing business with my family member or my lover. Maybe I shouldn't have did that. And you feel guilty about it here because now it could have been the business that broke you two up or split you two up. Or you could see now that this person wasn't worth your time, energy, and effort investing into them with a business. But you're trying to look at it like, you know what? I feel like with the voyage energy, this is you looking at it like, you know what, the glass half full, glass empty, half empty type scenario. And I feel like there was a financial loss for some of you who may have had to go to court. And so with the Four Cup energy here, that puts you in the energy of you being upset about, what you had to go through and the loss. So for some of you, it was business with a family member or a friend or a lover, and things didn't work out between you two. You may be in court now dissolving the business, or somebody could have lost money, something like that. Let's take a look at what's going on with your social life, your love life, and your family life. So we got the cloud energy here. So a lot of you could be in your head about that. Some of you could just be at home, relaxing or chilling. But the challenge here for you is getting peace. Some of you don't want to be bothered, whatever, right? You just want some peace. You're in your head trying to figure out how to get peace. Oh, and the way to resolve that is the 12th house. So I know somebody is smoking, lighting up. It's like, yo, I'm trying to get away from everybody. I'm not trying to deal with nobody. I'm about to light up. All right, because you, yes, I see that for some of you. I ain't mad at you. Do what you do. All right. Clarify this cloud energy here for the water sign men. Others of you, you're trying to figure out what you need to do so that you can be peaceful, either in your work environment, your love life, or your family life. Yeah, see, we got the sweetheart energy in reverse with the cloud energy. So some of you could be wondering if somebody's thinking about you, or you could be thinking about, yo, this person ain't contact me, they ain't reach out to me. They said they was, or they didn't. Some of you that could be on your mind, and you're trying not to think about it. You're wondering why this person hasn't called you, or why this person hasn't reached out to you. Some of you wish you could talk to a family member who's no longer here, or a friend who's no longer here, because of whatever's going on. It could be because it's the new year, that time of year when you think about holidays, family, things like that. Some of you are definitely thinking about someone who's in the heavens that you cannot talk to anymore with the sweetheart energy in reverse. It could be a family member. It could be your ex-lover. It could be anybody who's close to you if you resonate with that. But I feel like that's what you want. You would want to connect with them at this time, and it bothers you with the peaceful energy as the challenge here. But let's get clarity on that. What's the challenge with the peaceful energy here? Feeling calm. Some of you are just, you're irritated more is what I'm getting. An irritated energy because you can't talk to this person. Yeah, sad news. So this definitely, I feel like, could have been someone who passed away, and you're just wishing you could connect with them one more time, wishing that you could speak with them. Maybe you had dreams about these people too, because the 12th house deals with dreams. It also deals with transition and people, your spiritual connection with your ancestors, right? With the 12th house energy. Okay, this also deals with forms of escapism. All right, it also deals with the house of surrender. So, like I said, some of you might be just, trying to escape your thoughts. So you might smoke or drink, or I say smoke specifically because I see the clouds. All right. So that's why I said smoke. So let's see what the outcome here. Yeah, so this, for some of you, it's all about just letting it go. You know, I'm just reading the cards. I'm not telling you what to do and how to do it because, you know, a lot of this is easier said than done. So I'm just reading it based on what I'm being said to tell you. So I feel like for some of you, you know, there's a way, you're going to have to find a way to get past the fact that this person is no longer here, in a sense where it doesn't bring you pain anymore. Um, I feel the energy of saying or being told to say to you that there will be a point where you would think back at this person and it would not be painful, but you would be able to smile and remember this person and remember the good times you had. Um, of course, you may shed a tear, but it wouldn't be to the point where it would just be, you just, every time you think about this person, it just brings you pain. That could be what some of you over here were thinking about, you know, where, you know, if you go too far into your feelings, you just, you know, it's not going to be good for you. So it could be these things are related, okay? But let's see, with the surrender energy here, the universe is saying let's to surrender. Again, I get double energy here of allowing and surrendering to things, opening up to things, right? So I think that's a common theme for the water sign men to allow things and to open up, maybe to express yourself or to allow things to happen or to take their course is what I'm getting to. Yeah, so this card is the Queen of Wands. So surrender, I feel like this is about surrendering here to your spiritual energy. The Queen of Wands is Aries energy, taking the initiative to let go. Like you're going to have to take the initiative to do it. You're going to have to figure out a way in which works for you. So trial and error, you know, what are the things you're going to do? So some of you may smoke. Some of you, you may do something else. You may go to sleep. Um, some of you, you may write. You know, some of you may listen to music. You may zone out. But there's various ways that you can get the peace you want if this is not about death. But for others of you, this is about someone who passed away. You just wish you could connect with them, a family member or ex-lover. If it's not about death altogether, it could just be you wanting to connect and be with this person. Again, I get that energy here as well. All right, so let's look at this Queen of Wand energy. Queen of Wand energy is clarified with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, sleep and dreaming. Some of you are dreaming about someone. Definitely, for sure. You could be having, you know, sexual dreams. Wanting to connect with this person that you no longer talk to. Like I said, for some of you, this person may have passed away. For others of you, you're just not together no more. You want to be intimate with this person. I feel like the intimacy between you and this person, whether you've had it with them or not before, it's like it's an escape for you. Especially if you've already been with them before, it's like an escape. It's like when you're with this person, it's like it's just you and them, and y'all are in y'all energy. And I feel like you're thinking about this person. This person is in your head right now, but I feel like you and this person may not be talking. That's for some of you. All right. The challenge is you having to be peaceful with it. With the sad news, you know, this person may have told you, okay, look, I'm with someone else now, or they may have moved on or what have you. But the challenge is you being at peace with it because you still, this person wants your dreams. For some of you, it's the sweetheart energy in reverse. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's going to take some time for you to get over this. That's what I get for some of you. And if you're not feeling this way about somebody, somebody feeling that way about you. What's the sad news energy here? I feel like, you know, either this person broke up with you or you two went your separate ways or they're no longer around. Yeah, here's the Magician. That's that communication energy. Clarify this Magician. What the Magician? What's the communication? How did you find this out? What happened? Why did y'all... Okay, Eight of Wands energy in reverse. Was there a fight or argument, or did this person ghost you? It's frustration here. So y'all argued. For some of you, you argued with this person. Y'all not on the same page. You don't agree about certain things, same things. Yeah, you got two different mentalities with the Magician energy here, because the Magician is all about processing, how you process things. You know, I'm dealing with the facts here, and both of you with the Eight of Wands energy in reverse. Y'all both in conflict in reference to what the facts are about the situation. So you see it one way, they see it another. And so y'all went y'all separate ways. but you can't stop thinking about this person. Yeah, with this Queen of Wands here, this Seven of Cups, yeah, you have sexual dreams about this person, and or you fantasize about this person because, like I said, the energy between you two is very intense, the sexual energy. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. So let's talk about money, okay? Let's talk about money. What kind of money you gonna be spending in the month of January? If you got money coming in, where is it coming from? Besides your regular bills and stuff, is what I'm talking about as far as spending. And besides your work or your regular income coming in, what else is going on with money? All right, somebody's going to get hair and nails, manicure, pedicure. Somebody treating themselves, grooming, things like that. That's what's up. So if you're not treating yourself, then maybe you're giving that money to your girl, right? Or your man, whoever you rock with. No judgment bias here. So you're giving that to your significant other, maybe because they like to groom or you like them to be groomed a certain way, and you're like, yo, here, go get that taken care of. And they do that, or you could be in an energy where maybe your child, maybe you have a daughter who likes to, she got to keep it, and it's like, "Come, I need money, Dad." Like, I need money to get my hair done, my nails done. All right, or it could be for you. Now, it says time to find a job or a new job or a part-time gig. Yeah, so some of you are definitely not happy with what you're doing. That's what I was saying earlier. You're not happy at what you do, and I feel like for some of you, you have a part-time gig. Well, you have a side. Your side gig is what you really want to do, but you're not able to put as much time, energy, and effort into it as you want to. I feel like for some of you, you feel bad for not legalizing it. Like for some of you, maybe you should have formed a LLC, or some of you, maybe you've been holding back on doing that, and that's what you're going to do now. I don't know, maybe some of you didn't believe it was possible with the Sagittarius. It's all about having faith. Some of you didn't have faith in it or believe in it. Or maybe because you don't think that others would believe in you. Because this is an energy of somebody who's upset because, people don't want to put no effort or energy into them, or people don't pay them no mind. Or this is somebody who feels bad because they didn't put the time, energy, and effort they should have into a project, or they didn't have the money to. So it could be about a money thing too, as far as what's going on with your business situation. But for some of you, you need more money, so you're gonna need to find a part-time gig, so that you can fund your side gig and turn it into a full-time thing. Some of you just need a new job or want a new job altogether, right? But it's time to look for a job. So if you're vibrating with that, listen to your intuition and look for a new job. Some of you, court fees, laws, like I said here, court fees, legal matters, tickets. Okay, so some of you are going to be paying that, okay, for whatever you got going on. If it's not for you, it could be for a family member, okay? And then we have, look at what I just say. I can't make this up. Definitely, somebody is regretting, yo, I should have did that. Why didn't I do that? Somebody's regretting starting. Start. It's 2022. Start. You ain't got nothing holding you back but you and the lack of work that you put into it, and how you perceive it. Period. Do you look at the glass half full or half empty? It's all on your perception and how you see things in order for you to get that business up. So good luck to you and congratulations, because I already see you got it. You know what I'm saying? You already got it. For some of you, you're looking back and you're doing all right now. And somebody might have tried to talk you out of, or maybe somebody did for some of you. Could have been your ex, okay? Or some of you may have had business ventures with an ex and they weren't successful, is what I'm getting for others. So that might have deterred you now that you're no longer with this person from doing your own thing, something like that for some of you. Let's take a look at divine timing. Any of these scenarios or situations could have resonated with you, could resonate with you from a month from now. So some of you may be like, oh, that part don't resonate with me, but it might later on, right? Because we're looking at what's going on with January. And then we got Christmas. All right, so something went down Christmas and related to these scenarios and situations. So, that was a week ago. Something went down in reference to these scenarios and situations last fall for some of you. All right, underneath the deck, we got Aries season. So for some of you, maybe by the time Aries season gets here, because that's going to be in April, you may have everything together in reference to maybe starting that business, or actually forming a business formation, like I said earlier with the LLC, or a proprietorship, or, what kind of corporation you want. For some of you, that's what you're going to be doing. All right, but these time frames can also relate to, the relationship situation where I was talking about over here, somebody feeling trapped. It could relate to that. Maybe something happened Christmas that maybe puts you that way, or maybe a month from now, any of these situations could change for you. All right, let's talk about love. What's up with love for the water sign men? All right, this could be any kind of love situation, intimate situation with someone. It could be a situationship. It could be a friends with benefit. It could be a traditional relationship. It could be a engaged couple. It could be a married couple. It could be a divorced couple. Don't matter. It's just about you and that person, however you want to categorize it. All right. So for some of you, apologies coming. Now you could be thinking about apologizing to someone, or someone could be thinking about you and thinking about apologizing to you. That could be what's going on over here, because I told you somebody thinking about somebody heavy. Somebody could be dreaming about somebody. All right, and they not happy the way things ended. Things didn't end peacefully between you two, or somebody's not at peace that you guys are not talking. It may have got very spirited in your conversation with this person. All right, but then we have support. So for some of you, I feel like this is what this Four of Cups energy and this Two of Pentacle energy was. Some of you not getting the support that you need for your business venture, or some of you are sitting around waiting for other people to support you. Like, a lot of times with your business, you're going to be your best cheerleader on many a night. So you got to go into it like that, which when you start your business. You have to understand no one gives a fuck about this business but me. If you go into your business venture with that mentality, then no matter, you're going to get somewhere. You may stumble and fall, but you just have to reassess what went down and how'd you fall. And then you're going to take your time to get back up, and then you move forward. You may start a couple of businesses. You may have a couple of businesses that didn't work out. But each time that business didn't work out, you look back at, okay, well, what happened? What did I do? What didn't I do? What didn't work? What could I have done differently? And you get yourself together, because for some of you, it's about money. You don't have the money right now. So right now is the time that you should be putting the plan together. Putting a business plan together, figuring out everything you're going to need, doing your market research, all that. You got to be married to this. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing you got to understand. You got to be married to it. You got to put the life into this. Nobody else is going to do it. So some of you know that. And it's like, all right, yeah, but for some of you, I guess you could be discouraged because of the people around you. You may find that you have partners who don't, want the best for you, or they don't care about your money situation, or they're trying to take from you, or they don't believe in you. Get rid of them. All right, warning, red flags. So for some of you, you're in a connection with someone where you're getting red flags, but you might be ignoring them. I don't know if it's because maybe, you just want to get it in, or you just want to act like that's not what's going on, or it could be because maybe you don't want to go deep into the emotional aspect of things. But there's some red flags you need to be aware of, all right? And your intuition is screaming at you about them. So ask yourself why you're ignoring them if you are. All right? Let's see what other advice we got. Oops. All right. That's 3, right? Okay, that's 4. So we got this and that are true. It came out in reverse. So this and that are true came out in reverse. What's this and that? This and that are true talks about the duality of life. The duality in everything. There's the good side of it and there's the bad side of it. So for some of you, you are only on one side of a situation. Okay? And I feel like that's where this warning comes in. It's like, look, you getting red flags about something. Okay? Whether it's you leaving this connection, you're not happy in it. Whether it's, the job situation, or whether it's this person you were dealing with that you miss in some way, shape, or form. Red flags could be coming, okay? You're not accepting, either it's that or you're not accepting the good and the bad. You have to accept both in a situation. And for some of you, maybe you're like, yo, I'm not doing this, and you can't accept this person's behavior. It could be this here, because you too, over here, this person that you might be thinking about or who might be thinking about you, you had a difference in views, a difference in opinions. And so maybe there was a part of this person you couldn't accept, or a part they couldn't accept about you. So it's like accepting someone completely. Somebody can't do it. We have take time out. It came out in reverse. So like I said, some of y'all need a vacation. All right. You're doing a lot. You're working a lot. And some of you are kind of upset the fact that you're working a lot and it's not even on your own project. So some of you are feeling guilty and remorseful about that. But, that's up to you to change that around. We have be at home. That came out in reverse. Now, for some of you, maybe you should spend more time at home with friends, if you have, especially if you have people who live in a house with you. Getting that you should spend some more time at home. For some of you, you're ready to move. You want to get out of the house. Is the energy I'm getting here. All right, with the be at home energy in reverse, or the place where you are or that you call home, it don't feel like home no more. Or for some of you, you could be single and the house is not a home unless you got somebody there with you type of energy. So it could be any way, shape, or form that this card represents the energy, but it came out in reverse. So you're not feeling comfortable, basically. And then we have give with gratitude and grace. So to me, when I see this card, this is a card that's telling me, you know what? There are people in the world who may see you or see a weakness in you or a vulnerability in you, and they try to take advantage of it, because you could just be a naturally generous person. But the thing is that with this energy here, you have to you have to use discretion. It's like my great grandmother told me, the most important lesson she learned was to treat people the way she wanted to be treated. So I tried that a lot, and it didn't work for me. So I asked her to forgive me, and accept the fact that I have to treat people the way the way they show me they need to be treated. So treat people accordingly. So if you're a generous person, you've been stepped on a few times, you can't just be generous with everybody. So just use discernment, those who deserve it and show you that they deserve it, then yes, be gracious with them. But not with everybody. You got to guard your energy and protect your energy. And I feel like for some of you, you were that way. You were gracious to too many people and they took advantage of you. And so now you're learning from that. It's like, okay, I can't stop being me. I'm naturally a nice, giving individual. Yeah, you can't stop being you, but you can use discernment and decide who gets to see that part of you. And that's what we have to do, because you can't change who you are, right? So let's see what we got with this deck, and we'll wrap things up. What can you tell the water sign men? What messages of advice do we have for the water sign men tonight on this New Year's Eve, bringing in 2022? By the book. All right, so this could be legally about the business, legally about your job, just following your rules and your regulations, your moral code. Like, yo, this is something I would never do, and I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? Whatever that is for you, make sure you follow the rules coming into 2022. So if you ain't got no rules, maybe you should get some. I just heard, I ain't got no type. I was just laughing with a friend about that a minute ago, but that's fine. But you got to have some type of rules somewhere, some way when you move about. You know what I mean? That's just from past experiences in life. You can draw upon that and make that decision for you. But there's rules to everything. You got to understand it, whether they're unwritten, whether you know them or not. There's rules to everything. Loyal heart came out in reverse. Be careful of disloyal energy around you. All right? Be careful of that. So, time for a nap. Yeah, I got that energy here, heavy. These are the dream cards here. So some of you need to pay attention to your dreams. Okay? Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what's going on, because you may get some messages, some downloads in reference to any of these situations and how you might be able to resolve them. Okay? You may be provided with some clarity. Your ancestors could be trying to chop it up with you. I feel like that's another thing here too. For some of you, your ancestors are wanting to communicate with you. Yeah. Some of you just need to you ain't been in contact with them in a minute. You need to check in with them. That's what I got for you guys. Water sign men. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, happy, prosperous new year. I want to thank you guys for celebrating me, especially if you've been to the channel more than once and coming in and connecting with me and everybody else here in the community. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Cheers to you, and let's focus on making 2022 an amazing year. All right? Love you guys. Be safe out there, and I'll see you in 2022.